Ho, ho, ho! Happy holidays and happy new year to all of you who have joined this very special holiday edition of your favorite 3x3 podcast. It is Word on the Streets. Replace the E's with threes. A lot to get into to close this 2025 Americup, Africa Cup, and some special holiday edition awards. Did someone say award? And with that, we welcome you to another episode of Word on the Streets. You know who it is, the voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, my man, Vince Chang, 3x3, The Energy, and 3x3's 7-foot encyclopedia, The Mountain, Boz Rosendahl. Happy holidays, fellas. Merry Christmas. Here we are at the end of another year. How y'all doing? Did you get good Christmas presents? Before we get into the nitty-gritty, come on, let's break the ice. It's been a little while.
It's been good. I miss you guys so much over here in the States. Christmas was good. Was at Grandma's. As always, being a man, we get gifts. We say thank you, and then we turn them back. We probably send them back as well. But my family tried, but I'm very easy. Like I was like, look, just get me ties and cologne. That's all I need from y'all. That's
cologne,
it.
yes. Ties.
That's it. I know the ties, but here's the thing: you get about 20, and 2 of them are good. So it's a good trade-off. I'm right. So this was pretty decent, and this is going to be seen throughout the show if people watch it. But other than that, it was the little ones that were the queens and kings of it. You know, my little niece, she got a dollhouse the same size as her. So now she's going to be entertained for at least 3 months. That's a lie, 3 hours, and then we're going to work with that. But other than that. Chilling.
By the way, Vince, is that one of the Christmas ties you got? The very festive holiday gold?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, thanks. I'm about to take this up. I wanted to show this is what a real Christmas bear looks like. Okay, we got the Grinch, John McClane. We got Santa.
Is that a Ninja Turtle over there?
Where?
No, okay, that's the Grinch. Never mind. Sorry. I thought that was Leonardo or Raphael or something.
Oh man, Home Alone, skeleton.
Yeah, that's
all right,
dope.
And real quick, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No.
I have no opinion.
No. But Edward Scissorhands is.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Technically, Boss, you
technically Die Hard the Christmas movie. Anyway, my Christmas was great. Yo, how was yours, Cal?
Wonderful. My newest baby girl's first Christmas, so she got spoiled. I got a couple of things. I got a new watch box and some Cuban cigars and got a chance to spend time with family. Lit the fireplace, drank some nice eggnog, had some wine, played some board games. Enjoyed it, man. I really did.
Did a lot of nice things, huh?
Yes.
Sang some to your baby girl with them
That's
chest
right.
hairs out. I saw that on the gram.
I saw the taco meat, man. Come on.
Fire.
I thought you were breastfeeding. I was like, oh, man, he's doing everything. He's doing everything. He got some eggnog in them nipples. Okay.
She was so cute. I had to post that.
She was cute. I'll say that. But there was a lot of hair in that video. I'll tell you that too.
Yeah. She was like wiping her eyes. She's like,
man hair. That's right.
Some luscious locks. Anyway, for me, I mean, look, number one Christmas movie, first of all, is Elf. I mean, that is the best Christmas movie of all.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Well,
it's a great one, but come on, boss. The greatest is it's this number one. That's the greatest.
The Grinch.
And then you have A Christmas Story.
Jim Carrey.
You've got
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Let's just say everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Anyway, so for me, Christmas was without gifts, as we do St. Nicholas Day earlier in December. So we skipped on the gifts, although some people forgot and gave my baby girl a life-sized unicorn doll. A.k.a. now I have a 3-year-old walking around the house all day in, well, first of all, a unicorn onesie, which she already had. And then she's dragging this gigantic unicorn everywhere, which is cute as hell. But like so. But besides that, I think I had a beer at noon, which usually leads to a good nap, which I did. So it was a good Christmas. It was a really good Christmas.
Good. You started drinking early, did you, boss?
Well, yes.
Well, me too. Mimosa for breakfast. All right, good. It's crazy that it's the end of the year. It is 2025 is
Fast.
over. We're heading into the new year, and obviously a new 3x3 season is coming. We'd be remiss, though, not to wrap up 2025 with its last two tournaments. We promised that we give a quick take on both the Americup and the Africa Cup. Me and Vince were in Leon, Mexico for the Americup. I thought it was a really well done event. I got to give them credit for the way that event was run. Takeaways from that event.
Yep.
First of all, USA sweep, men and women, do it again. They continue to lead the gold medal count. Puerto Rico men get silver. Canada men get bronze. The Canadian women, they get silver. And
Silver,
Brazil gets bronze. It's wrong on the website. They didn't have the USA women getting gold. But anyway, that's how that tournament went down. I didn't have a whole lot of takeaways, right? I liked St. Kitts and Nevis's guards, the Boyd Bros.
Yeah. They're crafty.
Man, them two dudes gonna be trouble in the future. They stood out to me, but I think the most prominent thing that stood out to me from the Americup was the transformation of one Cameron Forte.
Yep.
Bully ball turned into a different player altogether on that USA roster. He doesn't play defense on the World Tour. We know that. That's no shade. The dude, Vince, was he not moving? He was contesting the 2-point arc. He was a willing passer. He was more active than I ever saw him. I think that he was auditioning for a spot on the Olympic roster. And I'm going to say something. This is going to be a bold statement to close 2025. Cam Forte might have made his way into serious contention on being on that next men's USA 3x3 team. If he's willing to adapt that way and on such short amount of time, playing the way that we see them play is primarily interior bully ball, offensive-minded player. Some would call him selfish. I wouldn't go that far. To being selfless, complete team player, passer, moving around. That's the type of player that they'll need on that USA roster. We know that he's racking up points as well. Cam Forte, it would not shock me if he is representing on that LA 3x3 Olympic team based off the way he played.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I think after the final, when he was on Chongming, he had some grit in him, some anger. He didn't perform too well. But when you get into USA basketball system, and also you got legends like Jimmer Fredette coaching you, okay? And you got people that really support him, but then you get into the system with Dylan, with Caruso, all of them. It is a whole different world. But like you said, this man's still the left beast. All he did was go left. I'm on the sideline talking to Andrew Kelly like this. Yep, he's going left. He's going left. You can't stop it. If it ain't break, don't fix it. But then when you add in the actual defense, you add in the hustle. And he looked like he had more love for the game if I've ever seen in any tournament. He was having fun out there.
Yeah.
Dunking a little bit too. The man got up. I didn't know he had any bungees. I was underneath the rim going,
yes.
Like, it was
like, who the hell is this?
Yes, exactly. Whole different transformation. It could have been the Mexican water. Okay, I don't know if you had a couple of sits before. But
I don't know if you want to drink that, dude.
It's called tequila.
All right. Well,
that's Mexican water. Hey, and it's word on the streets. We can talk real. But he definitely performed to the caliber. I got to give it also to Puerto Rico. Antonio Relat, one of the deadliest shooters out there. And we're going to give some credit's due. The Boyd brothers from Trinidad and Tobago were dancing like it was carnival. It was crazy. Some of them crossovers were a little they were unorthodox.
St. Kitts and Nevis. You was right. Trinidad and Tobago. You're right.
Just want to get you. Just want to get them credit. But Steve Sir, last minute subs in for Canada. We were waiting for the rosters, the FIBA 3x3 team, like when it's going to happen. Right before the deadline, he puts his name in the cup. And I got to admit, he was balling a little bit.
Yeah.
The sheriff still got a couple of bullets in the chamber.
That's right. Sir was cooking. He was a standout performer too. I like Canada's new roster adds too on the women's team.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Cassandra. No, 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 no. I'm gonna make sure I get her name right because I don't want to disrespect her.
I
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is
I
it?
get it
Oh,
for you. I get it
yeah.
for you. Just give me 5 seconds. I mean, I remember it was Jade Belmore. I know
Mm-hmm.
that, and it was Marissa Russell.
Marissa Russell. There we go. Yep.
Yeah,
Marissa Russell.
those two
Yep.
added to the roster were good.
Russell's hilarious.
But
She enjoys the game of 3x3 to the fullest. And when she came out, she's dancing. But she's a hooper. Once they start really gelling, because again, they still did well, there can be a good matchup for next year because that'll be a good rotation to get more Canadian teams out on the
yeah,
Women's Series.
Boz's a young dude on Argentina's team. He
Ooh.
played pretty well.
Mazu Killer.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Mazu Killer. The guy's 21 years old. He can
yeah,
go.
yeah. He's coming. A couple other teams out of South America, I thought, showed some promise. Ecuador. What was my guy's name? Barbados, the guard. He was all over the highlight reels. He was pretty dope too.
Oh, yeah. Alvarez? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He was nice. So
There were
yeah.
some good crosses, too. Some good
Oh,
crossovers on there.
oh
Ankle
yeah. We had
breakers.
some highlights. It was overall it was a good event. It was a good event.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good way to cap things off in the Americas. I wish I could have got out there to the Africa Cup this year
Mm.
because both tournaments didn't overlap for the first time in a long time. But
Yeah.
it would have been too quick a turnaround of travel. But I didn't get to catch much of it. But what is it, Madagascar sweep
Madagascar,
again?
both men and women.
Yes.
Men and women.
And the way they did it, too, was wild. So, wait. So let me get one more thought in on the Americup first.
Okay.
So I only watched a few games. I'll be frank. But you mentioned Canada got bronze on the men's. That was Brazil, actually.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So, but Brazil, to me, look, they're starting to organize more in 3x3, right? They had a challenger this year. I think they might be upgrading to a world tour next year. Who knows? We shall see. But they are a gigantic team, bro. Look, we already know the size they have with Branquinho for a ball handler. Very sizable. I'd like to see him play on the pro circuit more. I've liked this game ever since the World Cup way back in 2023, and that guy can really hoop, man. He was out in China for the year, so we never really got to see him on the pro circuit all that much, but I'm waiting for him to kind of make that jump into mainstream 3x3 discussions because I like the way he plays. And then to me, Canada, like you said, sir, I think they were very dependent on his shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
they were small. But outside of Steve still having it, Jerome DeRoger is just one of the more underrated dudes in the league.
Oh, yeah, he was
Point blank.
balling.
Like, he is so good, man. He does everything. He will get you shots. He will get you rebounds. He's a good screener. He's a good roller. Like, all the stuff you would want somebody to do, he does. And he doesn't get talked about enough for me. So those are those are the only takeaways I had for the America, right? So only a couple of things. Now, in the Africa Cup, and Kyle, let me enlighten you, because I know Vince watched the final day. I watched the final day, and I enjoyed it. It was
fun.
a ton of fun. So first on the women's end, Egypt gets to the finals, right? But they do it in the semifinals, and then they get the microphone after that semifinal, and they are talking smack to the crowd. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. We'll see you guys in the finals. We'll get a dub. Right, so that first of all sets up a really good match because again, this is a home crowd in Madagascar. Their team is playing Egypt in the finals, and Egypt is talking smack, which I like. So that was cool. And then Egypt in the final against Madagascar, they missed a free throw under 20 seconds to go to tie the game. Got a couple of attempts up down the stretch there, but couldn't quite get it down to go. CD and Jaufera for Madagascar were nice. And they got the W. And then it went to the men's game. And it was another Egypt versus Madagascar, right? Egypt, I mean, both these teams have great individual creation.
Mm-hmm.
They're going one-on-one. They're getting each other, they're bringing out the whole bag. Egypt's up 19-16. They have the game in the bag, right? This is supposed to be done. They gave up a 2, but they get to the free throw line. They get 2 free throws. Rafat, he's been nice all tournament. He makes the first to get them to 20. Misses the next one. Madagascar takes over. Livio knocks down a big 2. Egypt then gets the ball and travels. And then Alpha Solondraini gets the ball. And look, IG refs might say he traveled on that possession as well, but he spun away for the win. IG refs might say he traveled, and I think I might agree with them. But still, 21-20 Madagascar and Egypt, man, they fumbled the bag to me because they were nice. They were up by 3. They had that game locked up, and then Madagascar dug deep, and they got a couple shots to fall, which they hadn't really – the shots weren't going for them in that final game. And Ellie and Livio, they live off that energy. If they make a shot, they continue to make shots. So, but those games are hella dope to me. That was a nice tournament. I don't know if you have anything to add, Vince. I just kind of took the whole thing here, but
No, it was great. I love how the home crowd was going crazy, and there's always been a contention with North Africa and South Africa. They always get at each other. However, I was impressed by their athleticism. We all know the Africa continent got some athletes there. But the dunks, the spinaways, even though things look a little unorthodox because, sometimes the technique is not really there, so the crossover looks a little wonky, but they were having fun. The crowd was in it the whole time. I wish I was there. If I was there, they were dancing the whole time.
That would have been your vibe for sure, Vince. We got spoiled that year in Egypt, man.
Yeah,
was that 2023?
2023, yeah. I turned 33 in 2023 in Egypt.
Yeah, so shout out to all those countries and obviously those teams that finished on the podium to wrap 2025. Busy year, fun year. And now it's time for us to give out some holiday version awards. Very creative, I think, with the titles of these. Very good job. Boz came up with, I think, all of them for the most part. But the first, can we get into the first one? Is that cool?
Yes, please.
All right. I misunderstood this one because we're going with the Santa Paws Award, right?
Yes.
Because we pause all year long. Vince is always chiming in when I'm saying something wrong. Boz is always giving me these. What? When I say something unknowingly. I thought the Santa Paws Award was going to be, number one, I thought it was going to be given to me because I've said some really off the wall stuff at certain points this year. But I guess it's a play, Boz. Did I get that wrong?
I did a play too.
Vince,
Don't worry about it.
Vince got something, but I got something else. So go ahead. I got you. Don't worry. You got the Santa Paws Award.
Okay, I know. It's not an award that I'm particularly proud of. There have been some things that have been uttered that I would, that I thought back on.
Huh?
I was watching one tournament back, and it was right on Vars Hop Trends. And this was right in the midst of us being confused as to why they weren't giving Pukelis the ball more. I mean, he had kind of disappeared. They had gone away from him. And I said, I don't understand why they don't feed it in the post. Their hands are pretty much tied if he just pounds them inside. And I said, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Their hands are pretty much tied when he pounds it inside.
Hold on.
I hope no one heard that. But when I listened back to the game,
we heard that.
that was a big pause moment, and I embraced the Santa Paws of the Year award, whether I got the award correct or not.
Vince, you want to throw you're taking the bag because I got mine. Don't worry.
I'm gonna throw mine too. And again, I was trying to find a broadcast, and we can go on and on Kyle's pauses, my pauses too on the show. But I was like, all right, let me look at different plays. And one really got me because there's a thing that happens in any kind of basketball event. It's called the poster. And when you get dunked on, you get dunked on. But when you got someone's nuts on your shoulder or forehead, that is the biggest pause of the match. And you know where that's from? It was in Singapore, the Asia Cup. Alex Higgins dunks on China. And if you saw it, he corralled, goes down the right side, and you just got these two little chestnuts on the man's shoulder.
No.
And I went, pause. Alex going, yeah. The Asian's like, no, I don't want dim sum.
Oh, snap.
Had some Christmas dumplings. So to me, right there, Asian Cup Singapore, the dunk, one of the top dunks of 2025 too was Alex Higgins. I was like, pause. Great play, but pause.
Let me try to show you what the real pause of the year is.
I'm sorry.
I think you just dropped the mic on the show. A 2-hour edition, post World Cup edition, where
we're gonna have to cut this one in two.
where we got it in. No, but it was a lot of fun. I think we got all the meat in there. We had some fun.
Pause.
Oh God! Please cut that.
Exactly.
Oh, see, the meat of the content we got in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we got all the meat in there.
Pause. Okay.
That will get you the Santa Paws Award for 2025, Mr. Kyle Montgomery.
Thank you
Take your
very
credits.
much. I embrace it. And next year, I'm probably going to lead the standings again. Because y'all just immature, man. I can't just call a game and just speak freely because y'all going to misconstrue it into some nonsense every time.
Nah, that's just that. Just embrace it. Don't take it. Pause. That's
all right. See, it continues. It continues. All right. The next award is Frosty the No Man. Frosty the No Man. This is the worst play of the year. There's a lot of plays to choose from. I had a tough time with this one, but I picked one that was more recent, that was fresh in mind. I'll give mine last.
Okay. All right. I want me to start, Boz?
Sure.
I think I'll start, Boz, because, again, we love this man. I mean, again, I'm the energy. This man's the energy. All right? And I remember watching this World Tour final right there in Monaco. It's 1:04 left, okay? They have a chance to take it. And Henry Caruso goes to the foul line, scores 2, boom. And all of a sudden, against the Skyliners, Leon Fatigue goes on right side, and then Henry Caruso does a silly, dumbest foul I think anyone can do in the last minute. I think Boz was talking about, like, why would you foul? There's the thing when you keep your hands up. Leon Fatigue is fading away from a 1. Instead, you swipe down. By swiping down, you cost USA, Team Miami, the game. That, to me, was one of the worst plays I saw. I think that was just a brain fart right toward the end of the game.
You are right. I thought about
that.
that one.
Yeah.
I did think about that one.
Yeah.
Let me get y'all mine. I want to take you guys all the way back to the World Cup.
Ooh.
A pool game between France and China.
Yep.
At the end of that game, France thought they needed to get to a certain amount of points to break a 3-way tie and move on out of the pool, which is why, with 1.7 seconds on the clock and France up 1, Frank Segala takes the ball from the referee and starts walking away from the court to try to get a technical foul. Now, he gets the technical foul, and he does it again, another technical, just to get their fouls up and get China to the free throw line to get the game to overtime. Otherwise, they don't have enough time on the clock to get to that amount of points. They do get to overtime. They end up losing that overtime to China, ruining their chances of continuation in that tournament. And not only that, once we took a closer look at the standings, they did not need to get to overtime. They just needed a win. They had miscalculated that entire thing. Frank Segala, for me, is Frosty the No Man on the year. That was by far the worst play I can think of. Why did they not have that set up when they had a crew of 20 people there that could have told their coach what to do, and they never got it to the players? I don't understand.
I'm gonna give the players a little bit of leniency here because that was a group failure. That was a group failure. That was coaching and players because they were taking the direction from in the stands. I don't know who in the stands.
Not supposed to.
Yes, but you could kind of see the line of sight, and they were trying to figure out what to do. But that was by far, and that was a sequence of plays because there were several technicals in a row.
Yeah.
So I was, Boss, you kind of jumped me on that one because I was gonna go with the Ho Hooold up most chaotic moment of the season for that one.
Oh yeah.
But I'm with you. That by far, that might be the most memorable
mess ups
play sequence portion of the 3x3 season. I've never seen nothing like it.
Nope.
That was crazy. I'm going to stick with a recent play Boz, you may not have saw this, but Vince, I'm sure you did. You remember Justin Collins of the Cayman Islands? He's he's on the baseline. They're against Mexico. There's nobody there. Yep. He's by himself. For some reason, he decides to throw himself like this self-lob kinda, and then he gets a hold on it and goes into a reverse and airballs a reverse layup. Literally by himself. I didn't know how to commentate the play. Only thing I said was, why? Why? What the hell is he doing? And I haven't checked, but I heard that this play got like a million views on TikTok.
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
It
was one of the biggest why the hell plays all season.
Why is there always a play like that? Why is there always a play like that in the Americup or Africa Cup? I remember a couple years ago, was that dude dancing when you went,
oh, yeah.
On the commentary. That was.
Yep. No, but I found the clip. You got check out the clip. I sent it to Dushan, so
yeah. So he will edit it.
You got it.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, he DM'd me a couple of days after the Americup and goes, "Hey man, why y'all had to do me like that?" I'm like, "Do you like what? I don't know what you're talking about. You really gonna post it?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I went to the page because last time I saw it, it was like at 20,000 views. I was like, "Oh, you talking about the why?" When he DM'd me, it was at 560,000 views. I was like, "Oh, it's gonna." And then I messaged you, "Dude, you're about to hit 1 million." You're like, "Just 1 million on what?"
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah.
And you're like, "Why?" Like, I think it was that funny.
Man, that play was just atrocious. He is never gonna live that down, but it moved the needle. So I'm kind of glad that he did it.
I think you two got it. Okay, mine's probably third. So we have to know: is it gonna be from France or it's from the Cayman Islands?
They're a little bit different. It was what France did was most certainly much worse than him missing a layup in a game that hardly mattered. This was the difference in France moving on to the eliminations or not, and they end up. Not just forcing overtime, but losing the game in overtime to China. No, it went from bad
to worst,
right, for them. So that, for sure, for me is much worse.
All right, then we give it. Buzz.
All right.
Well, it's time for the next award.
Yep.
Which is kind of a little bit similar, but this is called the Ho Hooooold up a minute. Ho Hooooold up. Most chaotic moment / show of the year. Most chaotic moment of the year.
I was there, but watching from afar because, I watch majority of games from the safety of my apartment. But when I heard about the World Cup in Ulaanbaatar, when you guys got hit by the tsunami / hurricane / whatever,
yes.
I was like, what is – like we've seen storms – and 3x3. Like, I remember my first 3x3 tournament in Montreal, we had that rainstorm going toward, the finals. And, we scrambled, we go inside, and then we play. This looked like it was going to take out people. I thought people were going to die. And you guys still did the show. And I'm watching, like, this must be the most chaotic situation that 3x3 has ever experienced. Because I've been watching it for a couple of years. And I was surprised that the games even continued, but then shout to them. They got them floors ready and went right back to the match. But I think in that moment, and y'all were there, you could talk about it. I thought that was the most chaotic moment of 2025.
Well, that whole tournament was chaotic. I mean, from the weather that we dealt with to the games that we saw on the court. That was one of the most chaotic moments, I think, of that tournament. But we've had some crazy ass storms before, like. I was in Kazakhstan 2016, and it was almost like tornadic type weather here. We lost the top of the tent. Rain was coming in sideways. We had to cancel the tournament for the entire day. My computer got ruined. We had a couple times in China where the weather got real crazy. We had to take the tournament and move it indoors. But it's up there. That's not a bad nominee.
You want to hear me first? Or you want to go? Actually, I remember you told yours already because that was the
mine
France.
already. Yeah.
All right. I kept it a little bit closer to us. Mm-hmm. A certain individual on this show got a new camera this year, and that camera malfunctioned at times. Now, Kyle, I will not embarrass you as much as to bring out the clip to where the Tiny followed you to the bathroom. I will not do that. But of course, I made a small compilation
because my camera is my camera just went down.
Well, we're seeing you fine.
It must be off of my computer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it.
That's why you got the echo too.
Oh yeah.
Why it is. It's because the tiny went out. That's what it is. Hold on. Tiny. Hi, Tiny. Tiny.
Tiny.
That's good.
I could have had that compilation go for another 3 minutes if I wanted to.
What did it show when I walked to the bathroom? Did I have shorts on?
No, that was another time too. It was once when you went to the bathroom and Tiny just kind of panned on the bathroom and showed the color of your towels. And there was another time where you had shorts on, but it looked like you had briefs on, and then your full leg was exposed while walking to the bathroom.
Well,
and there were about 17 times where Tiny followed you everywhere and you couldn't correct it, and I kept that montage short.
That might get us some more views. You might want to consider adding that in there. Speaking of ads, I'm gonna throw in just a little bonus. I'm gonna throw in a little bonus. Most chaotic moment. Do y'all remember when Malik Hulujiweki left his jersey?
Yes.
At the hotel when Lugano were heading into I want to say the semifinals.
Yes.
Semifinals, and we like, where the hell is Malik at? This is a huge game for Lugano. And he is nowhere to be found. The game is starting. Bro. And they don't have the second leading scorer in the tournament there. No one's told us anything. We got no idea what's going on. We don't know if he's sick or something has happened. And apparently he left his jersey. Am I remembering that right?
No, he left his jersey at the hotel room. Like, they played the quarterfinals. They went back to the room to chill for a little bit. He left his jersey there, sprinted back to go get it, and then came in the game late and still got on the court.
Yeah, yep. and played pretty well the rest of the game. They ended up winning that Macau Masters, even though they were a man short for like at least the first 3 minutes of the game.
Oh man, you took my who dropped the ball.
See, all these awards are kind of similar. That's nice. That is nice.
All right, let's see. This one I don't think will be similar. This is the Frozen Turkey Award. People are like, what? Frozen Turkey Award. This goes for the coldest bar of the year. So that's mainly for me and Bars Rosendahl. Vince, you're not doing much commentary. Although, I should have looked up some of your eFIBA stuff. You probably had some on there.
That's fine. That's fine. But
man.
I already gave y'all. I'm sorry. One of my favorite ones, and I've said it a lot because it was just in the moment, for Leon Fatigue. He gave him that Awimbo way.
That was a good one.
Up to the Leon King. He hit him with that Awimbo way. 2-piece plus the fat.
He hit him with that Awimbo?
The Leon King.
That was such a good one.
What? The Leon King hit him with that. It would have been better if he would have faded. If he shot a fadeaway.
Yeah.
Right. Then it would have worked perfectly. But I appreciate that.
Fade. But I don't know when he said he gave him that Awimbo way. I'm like, how in the world did his brain put that together? I get it, but would never have thought of that. I was like.
No, that bar was cold. I'll give you mine. So for me, this, I'll say this. This goes to you, of course. This wasn't the best bar I've ever heard. It was just combined with the moment that it stuck with me so much that I had to give this moment and you this award. As you remember, we played a World Cup, and I've been going back to it a lot in this episode. The semifinals, Mongolia versus Poland, and they're down 1 point in OT. And there's a pick and pop with Nadine Kusel and Badardin Ardiansetseg. And Ardiansetseg hits the two to get Mongolia into the final game in front of a home crowd. And all I remember is you screaming,
Batgirl to the rescue! The Cinderella story continues! Mongolia are going to the ball!
Batgirl to the rescue! The Cinderella story continues! Mongolia are going to the ball! And I just sat there and I looked at you and I was like, all right, man, I won't forget this. I will not forget this. So that bar to me, and again, I think you've done more clever stuff, but that one just stuck in my head for the whole year.
I was trying to get the Batgirl nickname this because her last name is Erdine, right?
Yeah.
Bot, right? Yeah. But the whole Cinderella thing was, I mean, that's exactly what they were. The Cinderella story. They weren't even supposed to be there.
Yep.
And they're going to the ball. They're going to the big game.
Yep.
So that's kind of how they came together. Thank you. That was organic, top of the head in the moment. Mine goes to Boz. I want to say this was U23. France women against somebody. France women against China, I want to say.
Yeah.
And what was the young lady's name? I wrote her name down.
I think it's Boucher, that game winner, no?
Yes, Boucher. This fool said, he said,
to Boucher. Boucher lines up on two. It's high. It's up. She's got lizard DNA. Cold-blooded. Louise Boucher knocks out China with a kill shot behind the screen.
Boucher got lizard DNA.
I just saw that one.
Lizard
He's cold-blooded.
He's cold-blooded. I said, okay, I see you, Boris.
I just listened to that one the other day.
Yes, lizard
Much
DNA.
appreciated.
That's
Much
top shelf right there. That's top shelf. Cold-blooded. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, those are good. Those are good bars. I think I say so many over the course of a year, I don't even remember.
No, you say some.
I don't even remember most of them. I mean, think about the span of between March and December. How many bars we dropped over that course of the season, Boz? It's
so many good ones. We got to get a compilation together at some point, but we need somebody to put in some hours to look them all up because there's so many of them too.
Any volunteers, please
Yes.
hit us up in the DM. Okay, next award, Silent Night. The team that went MIA this year, team or person, I don't know who y'all picked. When it mattered most. I'll start us off here. This might shock y'all, but my Silent Night team of 2025 is a team, ironically, that I love. They started off as a headline and they ended up as a footnote. And that team is Basketball Telecom.
Oh, yes.
That team is Basketball Telecom. They were the talk of the town starting the year with the way they performed at the World Cup, on the World Tour, back-to-back runs to the finals. I mean, they were hitting on all cylinders, and they were the toast of the town. We were saying this is the year that Basketball Telecom is going to step into the spotlight and become a powerhouse in 3x3. We've been waiting for it. We had seen these dudes, growing from the youth competitions, winning, and then starting to see it translate to the senior level. And then after the World Cup, we didn't see him for 2 months. Giesman, whether it be injury or other reasons, doesn't play the remainder of the season. And they go from having a chance to get to the World Tour final to letting it slip through their fingers and went again from a headline to a footnote. I was disappointed. So they're my Silent Night team of 2025.
I mean, mine is simple. I mean, I made a joke when I was in Amsterdam about them, and it was a pun on it because they had nothing to lose, and they just kept losing. I mean,
Okay.
So you come on, you go for the Olympic silver, and you're great. You go into this new year. Joko, I think, is going to be stepping up. I mean, he had a great game winner. In your hometown, Boz, was like probably one of the best buzzer beaters we saw, or shots we saw from him. Rambo, defense was doing his thing. I thought he'd be better. Segala, the leader, and Hugo Suhard. Small, Mighty, and Wilson, but they just couldn't connect when they're supposed to. They get 5th, 6th, 5th, 6th, 12th, 1-1. But then toward the end of the season, you still be able to get to the finals, and you can't get over that hump. I had so much more confidence in France this year that they were going to step up when it's supposed to, and they just never did. So Toulouse is my silent night team of this year.
I think we all went this because I like that. I like both your picks, actually. I think we all went at this the same way. And to me, I kind of went the way Kyle went with a team that fizzled out at the end there, that didn't really come through when it mattered most for the World Tour Finals race. And to me, that team is Carolina, man. We talk so much
but they weren't
about
there,
Antonio Ralat being one of the top guns in this league, and his offensive talent, and the fact that that they're a team no one wants to see. But when it mattered most this year, let me pull up. They went to Edmonton, came in second, and then 2 weeks later followed it up in Lausanne, sticking around the qualifying draw, losing to Barcelona, coming in 13th. A couple of weeks after that, they played the Mataró Challenger. They're listed. They come in as the second place team. They don't finish top 3. They don't get a World Tour out of it. They finished 6th, and that was the. And look, no disrespect to Mataró, but that was the weakest challenger of the year by far. There were no top 10 teams in that field at all. It was them in London, and they still didn't do it. Then they had a shot in Abu Dhabi, and they came in 9th. They lost the most important game of the year there. Then they go to Bucharest. They stick around the qualifying draw yet again. This is a team, to me, that I thought was going to take the next step. They improved their personnel this year. They got some help in Gonzalez. Nate Dogg came on and added to their defensive pressure as well. I just didn't see enough from them, man. So they're my silent night team.
Okay, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting that one, but I think justified, and that's a team I like. But Baj, that keep it all the way 100. They really, really dropped the ball at the end of the season. They went silent.
I was going to pick them too, but I didn't see them enough for me to give the silent night. I think if we got to more tournaments, I think it would have been better. But you have a good point. I mean, if you're ever losing at the weakest challenger and you're supposed to be one of the top teams in 3x3.
I looked at all those teams that were supposed to be making the World Tour Finals, or at least were in the race, and I thought about Basketsball, for instance, as well. I thought about Ulaanbaatar as well. But talent-wise, to me, Carolina's still better than both those teams. Basketsball, those guys are on average about 21 years of age, so they're not even supposed to be there yet. Carolina to me is. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Good picks, gentlemen. Let's see. The next award is All We Want for Christmas is You, baby. Yeah. All we want for Christmas heading into 2026 in 3x3 is what, Vince? What do you want? What do you want? What would be your biggest Christmas gift going into 26?
Biggest Christmas gift, and this is a very deep wish. A 3x3 certified tournament here in the States at a major city, New York, Dallas, California, and not an Americup, Miami. A real stop, real tournament like. You get the squads, we get the MC, we get you, we get Boz coming to the States, and we're showing what 3x3 is about right here on my home soil. That's what I want. If you did it in New York City, oh my God, I'll say this, and I know we don't talk about it, I will reduce my price. I may even do it for free if it's in New York. For the first one. The second one, we're going to go up. But that's what I want. That's what I want.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I go that far. But I do want but because me and you have the same Christmas wish, then Boz, you'll finish us off.
Oh, it's yours too?
It was mine too. My all I want for Christmas in 2026 is a 3x3 tournament in a major U.S. city.
Yep.
Get a look at the talent that we know is just overflowing in the USA. It's been far too long. It's been far too long for us to have a legitimate, significant Masters or event there.
Yeah.
To represent North America. And that's no shade to Canada, or there's no shade to
Mexico.
Mexico or any of that. But come on now, we need to be at Rucker Park
Or
We need to be on Venice Beach in the real LA. You know, we need to be in Chicago. You know, that's where we need to be, right? So I'm with you, Vince. Maybe the combination of both of us wishing very, very hard and being good boys. And being good boys, first off.
Good lads. Good lads.
Please, Santa, please. Because I would much enjoy that as well. I also want more USA in 3x3 in 2026. I went more specific, though. I need more Vince Chang in my life. I need more Vince Chang in 3x3 on the world tour, on the events. I need more Vince Chang in 2026. That is my wish, and Santa better come through with that.
I like that, Vaz, and I agree with you. More Vince Chang on the world tour. Are y'all listening? Can we get the energy on the world tour more? I'm down for that. Very, very good. Okay. So wait, I'm shuffling through our next award. And the child also said that there was a check.
A check?
Never mind. Y'all haven't seen the Grinch. Y'all, it's terrible. It's terrible. Let's see. Chestnuts Award. This is for the biggest roast of the year. Who got cooked the worst?
Oh, man.
They were the chestnuts on the open fire, right? They got roasted. Y'all go first, because the team that I'm going to use for this one, I need to figure out exactly which game this was I'm thinking about. So y'all go ahead.
Oh, Boz, you want to go first this time? You want me to go first?
Vince,
no, I'll go first.
Who was your women's
Here we go.
statement squad? Vince, are you still with us?
Oh, you've lost the Vince Chang.
Look where it froze at. It looked like he saw the light. Jesus done came and got his ass. That's what happened. Jesus is coming to get him. Look at this. Look at his face. This is when Jesus comes.
Oh, can you hear me? No.
Jesus show up. This is great.
No, I got internet.
This is freezing. This thing. I'm taking pictures of this right now. This is great.
Oh, shit, he's gone. Did you get it?
Yes. I still got to send you those pictures, by the way. I'm going to do it tomorrow for sure.
That's fine.
Oh,
With a helicopter,
man.
that's sick.
I'm back. Oh my God! What? Don't you make fun of me?
No.
Okay, you guys took a picture, didn't you? You took a picture, didn't you?
I didn't get no picture, nothing.
So, I'll say this: I cut the clip before some more explicit stuff was said, which I don't think we should air. But Kyle, you still have that picture of Vince. I need that because we need to put it in the show.
Oh man, I have to look back. Which month? You have to give me the month.
I will look it up. But this, because I remember it was just light beaming down on Vince, just ready to receive the light.
Oh yeah, I think we had to cut out something to what you said in there.
Well,
Well, oh my God, I was like, what? Okay, all right, it roasted me. Okay, I was going more of teams, and it also goes by what y'all said. And I gotta admit, this team was cooked, and I want to say, they were definitely chestnuts on a roasted fire. And I quote, Mr. Montgomery, the voice said, if they can score over 11 points, they will do pretty well. They only scored 9 and 11. No offense to them, but that was a roasting in the finals. And I gotta admit, that was pretty bad. Man, it was toasted.
Look, can I add to this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I dug into them for my article series I've been doing, right? Because I've been grading all the teams, from the World Tour season on Substack. I dug into Steve's season, and they set a record for futility. They were 0-14, 0-16 if you count the qualifying draw they played. That is by far the worst record in the history of FIBA 3x3. So yes.
Oh, you even had more?
You see, you know what? I don't feel right being a part of this. See, listen, I didn't ask for this to happen. I was done being on y'all head this year,
Pause.
and they. All right. I'm already leading for 2026. But they refused to put their foot off your neck, man. It was bad. It was bad. It's a bad
Who's yours?
situation for them. I'll give you. I couldn't figure out which tournament this was, but I think that y'all both will remember a certain team getting down 0-15. Any guesses on a team that was down 15 to zip this year?
Was it men or women?
Men. They have a certain je ne sais quoi.
It was Toulouse, was it?
It was Toulouse, and I can't find the exact game, but I think it was Toulouse. They were down. It was 15-0.
Yeah, that was horrible. I'll find it. I'm not sure, but I remember the game.
I was searching desperately through the tournaments. I couldn't remember which one it was, but I mean, this was right in the midst of their decline. I mean, they were just sliding at this point. And it was to me, it was the worst roasting of the year, without question. 15-0. I don't know. I don't think it was
the Marseille Masters.
It was Marseille. You're right.
2025.
Was it that early?
Yep. Yep. Where isn't one of the singers famous? I mean, Toulouse was down exactly 15-0 in 3x3 and coming back. Such comebacks happen in fast pace. It was in Marseille 2025.
No
Against
way.
who? Chongming?
No, couldn't have been Marseille. It couldn't have been Marseille.
Oh, I might be thinking that. Jose, where is it? Okay, I'll come back.
It was either Vienna, Hong Kong. Because they lost to Radon Vars by 11 in Vienna. That was already bad.
What's that? I think it's Shenzhen. I got it.
Look at us doing some.
Wow.
So we're digging deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You know what? I should text one of the.
Was it at the World Cup though?
No, I found it.
Vince found it.
It was at Shenzhen 2025, and it was the quarterfinals.
Shenzhen quarterfinals. Okay, and they lost to Oob.
Oh
only
yeah,
by
you're
7.
right.
But yeah, let's see.
At
15-0 with 5 minutes to go. Jesus.
Oh. See?
Yeah.
I had to dig deep on y'all.
That's
Good work,
a digger.
Vince.
Man.
Yeah, they were down 15 to
That wasn't a chestnut. That was a damn ember. Nothing left.
There was no heat.
Yo.
Oh my God.
They were chestnuts getting roasted and toasted on an open fire. Golly. Yeah, that was I'm pretty proud of myself for that one.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
We got two more.
Three actually. Actually 2. You're right.
Two more. Got two more. But man,
Wait, what are they?
Who's dropped the ball?
And the buzzer beater.
Okay, yeah, drop the ball. Yeah, the worst take. Let's see, who dropped the ball?
I think it's yours. I think it's the Cayman Islands. I think it's Justin.
No, it's the worst take means like the worst prediction, right?
No,
Yeah.
I have mine. So.
Right, boss? Am I?
No, you're right. Your worst take of the year. Whatever it may be.
It
You
had
want me
to
to
be-
start you guys off? Because I got one.
I got one. Mine's is quick, and so Dushan, it won't take you very long to pull up this footage. Let's just talk about Vince Chang picking Vienna really in any tournament this year. Didn't you pick Vienna as your dark horse going into the World Tour final this year?
Yes, I did.
think you picked Vienna, and I said, "What do you see from them?" You picked Vienna to go deep at the World Tour final after the type of season that they had. What in God's name were you thinking?
I'm a Cowboys fan. Okay, I'm not a bad. I know to have confidence, and sometimes doesn't work out, but I still believe. I will believe that they have a chance. There's always a chance.
All right, Vince. I nominate Vince on that one.
All right. I will nominate myself. and I'll nominate myself for my preseason take that Utrecht would be in the top 10. Hangzhou and Utrecht were my dark horse candidates to make it into the top 10. Hangzhou actually did, and Utrecht for sure did not. They are almost 30th. They are way outside of the top 10, so I got to give it to me.
Remember, I got on your no pause.
Oh, yes.
I was on your head about that. I said, Boz, what is wrong? No, Boz.
Yep.
Yes.
So I dropped the ball there badly.
Major drop of the ball there.
But this drop of the ball was due to accidents and injuries. When we were in Amsterdam, I said Dejan Majstorovic was going to be MVP of 2025.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's still a drop of the ball because he did get injured, but I was confident this was going to be his last season and hey, he's going to go out with a bang. I'm sorry, Dejan, if I gave you the commentator's curse because then you were out for the rest of the season after that show. So I dropped the ball there. I dropped the ball saying Dejan Majstorovic is going to be MVP of 2025.
We should have had a category for best prediction of the year.
Prediction. Oh, yeah.
Boz probably would have got that one. He stepped out on a limb. I know he picked Spain a couple of times to do some things.
Hangzhou to get into the top 10. I'll take that one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we didn't pick one for that this year. So I guess this is our last award.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is called Chaos at Midnight. This is for the best buzzer beater of 2025. I struggled with this one, and judging by your reaction, Vince, did you struggle with this one too?
I did and I'm going to get you the clip, Dushan, because I actually posted it at my house while watching this live. Mongolia. Batgirl. One of the best buzzer beaters I've ever seen from beyond a dark horse, beyond a Cinderella story. It was like Harry Potter and them been underneath the stairs the whole time. They weren't going to get a Christmas gift. They weren't going to get an invitation. They were not supposed to be in the country of this event, even though it's their home country. And then they stepped up like the queens they are. That to me, I don't care what y'all say because I watched them all. You can't tell me the energy when y'all were there was absolutely electric. It exploded like a nuclear bomb in there. It didn't matter if they got bronze, silver, or gold. From that shot, gave the whole country hope. Batgirl, that's a buzzer beater of the year.
That's true. But would you put that one over Kulan's? Because Kulan hit the game winner over USA.
Nope, she did not. And that's what that was going to be my Chaos at Midnight moment. I'll tell you what happened at the end of that USA game.
Mm-hmm.
So Mongolia get a couple of free throws to beat the USA to put them up by 3 with like two and a bit on the clock left.
Yeah.
And the free throws are being taken by Nadinku Selnyamyov, the young 18-year-old. And to me, that was the dopest moment, I think maybe of all year, because she knocked down the second free throw, knew they were up 3 and they weren't going to be able to lose in that amount of time. And instead of playing defense, she put her arms out wide, tilted her head back, and stood there and took in the cheers from the crowd while the USA was frantically trying to get a shot off. And that moment was so dope to me. It was sick.
Yeah. Now thanks for jogging my memory. That's right. 18 years old. She played huge for Mongolia in that tournament. They had like almost everybody on that team had a moment where they shine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They had a moment where they made a huge game-defining type play, and that moment was hers. Biggest upset in 3x3 history.
Basketball history, I might add.
In basketball history, it would be an argument for sure.
Yep.
Man, my shot doesn't compare to either of those. But I was coming up with it the last second. I was thinking, all right, last second shots that were crazy this year. I'm gonna go to Marseille, baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Andrew Kelly's game winner over Toulouse. This was just right after Hugo Suhard had hit a huge two that had put Toulouse in front. And the energy in that game was crazy too, right? So Toulouse technically kind of playing on home turf. Looks like they stole the game with that big two from Hugo. And out of all players on Miami's team, Andrew Kelly, new to the squad. I want to say it was his first appearance with them in 2025.
Maybe.
He gets the ball, couple of seconds left. He lets it go. Nothing but you know what. Miami steal it. And then what ensued after that make?
Chaos ensued.
Chaos ensued. So,
Yes.
true to the name of this award, right? Kelly has something to say to Hugo after the win. Hugo takes exception to it as they walk into the tunnel. Both teams had to get separated. And I think that kind of set the tone for Miami and Toulouse going forward. Look, ain't no love lost between those two teams after that play. And they won't be inviting Andrew Kelly out for coffee at any time. And no coffee and baguettes anytime soon, right?
No.
You're
So
right.
to me, that was my most memorable game winner, right? Chaos at midnight.
That was a good one. I want to add a category late here. I didn't
Okay.
notify you guys from it, so I'll just take this one. It's the Secret Santa Award. And I want to give the Secret Santa Award this year to Dushan because he's the engine that kind of makes us go behind the scenes. No one's seen him. He's we mention him on stream or on air a lot, but he's invisible. So he's our Secret Santa for getting the job done every single time. So Dushan, I wanted to thank you in this special Christmas episode at the end of the year for always being there. Much appreciated.
Killing it.
Thank you, Brate. Man, that's a great one, Boz. That was very heartwarming and necessary because nobody gets to see him on camera, but the show doesn't function without him. Puts in a lot of hours, and very thankful to have him for sure.
Yeah, man. Well, this is also, I was going to be thankful for both of you. Inviting me into the world and family at 3x3, but being my big brothers all through the year. It's been a tiring year. It's been crazy. There's been ebbs and flows, ups and downs, mountains and valleys across, and I want to thank both of you for just being just family. Like, you guys are all my brothers. Got to chill with y'all in Amsterdam, which was fun. Boz knows how to cook, and then the Grinch knows how to get lost in circular cities. So, and we find them. But, man, you guys are amazing. And, again, we got one full year of Word on the Streets, replace the Ease with Threes podcast. We did that. We did it.
We did that. It is a full year of episodes. I think our first taping was last year, first week of January.
Yeah.
Oh, look at us doing the damn thing for a full year. Now we still got to figure out where we tape our season opener next year in 26. I think we got to hit up Hungary.
That'd be dope. Come on out.
I'm ready.
Now, how many episodes did we end up doing?
19.
I'd have to check. I think 20 to 23, something, depending on if we count certain interviews or not.
Okay.
It ain't bad for a full year's work.
Well, we put it in this year. We
Pause.
Pause.
Damn.
Is that how?
Man, we were so good, bro.
Yeah, we were so good, and that's how I end. I promise. 2026.
You gotta do better.
All right, the clock has struck midnight, fellas. Much love. Love you both, bros. Hell of a year. Thank y'all for watching, supporting us. With this podcast. Please tell a friend to tell a friend for 2026. We are coming back. It's going to be a big year. Same trio. Hopefully we can keep Dushan around too. And keep bringing y'all your favorite 3x3 podcast. Word on the Streets. Replace the E's with threes. Stay tuned. We back with another episode as soon as some news comes along. So that's it for 2025. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you all. And to all, a good night.